Okay, to continue again, no? So, ang aton nga ika-23rd nga chromosome may letter designation ina such as your X and the Y. So, this is under the gender determination. So, paano naton ma-determine kung ang ila magiging bata is lalaki or babayi? So, they have or they are what you call the sex chromosomes. No, ang sex chromosome naton will determine the gender of the organism as I said. Take note that further, that the X and the Y chromosomes differ in size and in shape. So the Y chromosome contains the genes that trigger the development of specific male characteristics. So ang Y chromosome ina amo na siya ang naga-cause no to develop sang male characteristics. So while ang female have what we call the identical sex chromosomes designated as XX, no? Duwa siya ka X ang female. And males have two non-identical, hindi pareho, non-identical sex chromosomes designated as X and Y. So, boss lingon kung ang isa ka offspring will have the XX chromosome, boss lingon it is babayi. Kung XY chromosome, ang offspring or ang organism is lalaki. Thus, all of the human female eggs in the ovaries contain X chromosomes and it is called homogametic. Homo is an homo, the same. No, homogametic. While in the male humans, no, sa lalaki, it is composed of 50% sang sperm in the testes ga-carry sang X chromosome and ang other 50% naga-carry sang Y chromosome. Kay ini siya nga condition, gitawag siya nga heterogametic because they are non-identical. So let us recall no that the gametes carry the haploid number of chromosomes. So an egg cell has 22 autosomes and 1 sex chromosome. And while the sperm cell has 22 autosomes or body chromosomes and 1 sex chromosome, which is either X or Y. Thus, what the gender of the resulting offspring would depends on which sperm carrying the X or the Y will fertilize the egg cell. So, meaning to say, nagadepende siya sa kung ano ang gina-carry sang sperm nga chromosome ang ma-fertilize sa egg cell. Dara na siya madepende ang gender sang resulting offspring. So we have here in your figure 2.5 know how the gender of the offspring is determined. So example A, in figure 2.5 here, the egg cell unites with the sperm carrying the X chromosome. The resulting offspring therefore is female. So you have your example, the 22 plus X chromosome na sperm, tapos ang 22 X na egg cell. So ang ila magiging offspring sina kay X kag X. X ang gindala sang sperm cell na chromosome, both sila yung ila bata is babayi. Kay may ara dayon siya 44 autosomes plus XX chromosome, a total of 46 chromosomes. Sa example B, ang sperm cell will carry sang 22 autosomes plus Y chromosomes, while your egg cell has 22 autosomes kag may ara sang X chromosome. So ang magiging offspring nila kay Y ang gindala nga chromosome ang gina-carry sang sperm, buo silingon ang ila magiging bata is lalaki. the resulting offspring will have 44 autosomes plus X and Y chromosome. So in this case, in figure 2.6, the X chromosomes contains more genes than the Y chromosome. So damo ang genes na gina-contain ni X chromosome kaysa sa kay Y chromosome. That's why no wonder that most of the traits that are being passed through are somehow, pwede natin mahambal nga laban is coming from the mother. Okay? Sige. Chromosomes X and Y are what you call the sex chromosomes. Although the X and Y chromosomes play a vital role in determining the gender of the organism, they do not truly represent a homologous pair. If you're going to take a look at figure 2.6, you will see that X chromosome is larger than the Y chromosome, and therefore, it contains many more genes. Some genes in the X chromosomes have opposing genes in the Y chromosome, and some genes in the X chromosome do not have opposing genes. The arrows represent the genes in the X chromosome which do not have opposing genes in the Y chromosome. All these genes are dominant in character since they do not have an equivalent opposing genes in the Y chromosomes. Buhat sa lingon, mas dominant si X chromosome kaysa kay Y chromosomes. Okay. Next, we have the term genes. Ano maghambal kita nga gene or genes? Each chromosome in the nucleus of the cell is made up of thousands of genes. So try to recall that during Mendel's time, now these genes were described by him as heritable factors or ang mga manamamana or mamamana na mga factor. Thus, the chromosomes can be thought of as long strings of genes coiled up within the cell's nucleus. Genes are the determiners of hereditary characteristics. So, bosilingon, siya ni ang nag-determine sa mga characteristics nga pwede mapapasa sa next generation or namamana. Also, sexually reproducing organisms have different sets of genes for every trait. Genes are portions, no? Sang tawag naton nga DNA molecule which biologists consider as the fundamental unit of heredity. The number of genes varies from species to species. Complex organisms tend to have more genes. Through the Human Genome Project, no, biologists found out that humans have about 30,000 ka genes, no? The specific location of the genes along the entire length of the centromeres is called the locus. So, ang makita gid mismo ang genes nga ina sa bilog naton nga chromosome sa location nga ginatawag siya nga locus or sa plural ginatawag na siya nga loci. Okay. So, next. We have here a pair of homologous chromosomes, no? Has the same pair of genes. The pair of genes is called what you call the allele, no? Ang pares sa nga tawag naton nga genes is allele. No, the allelic genes occupy the same locus in the chromosomes. Although the genes are the same or what you call homologous if they are the same, they are not identical. For a particular trait, say color of the flower, one allele may carry the color purple, the other allele may carry the color white. No? So example, we have here the example for the allele for the color of or a pair of genes occupies the same locus in the chromosome and carries the same trait. So we have the allele for, in sa babaw, allele for the purple flower and the allele for the white flower. So even though they are homologous pair of chromosome, but they carry different characteristics or traits. Okay?